Imagine. Imagine if you were different. Think what it would be like if you couldn't run, or jump, climb, or swing on a swing. What if you couldn't play on the beach, or even walk? How would you feel? I bet you would feel pretty lonely. You might even miss something like going to school, if all you could do was lie on your bed all day because you had no way to be mobile. Well, all over the world there are kids like this, living each day hidden away, like they were punishment for something their parents did wrong. Many of them feel worthless, less than a person. Too many don't know that they were made in God's image, and He loves them as much as you and me. If only you could tell them about God's love for them and His desire for them to know Him. If only you could tell them that they were not worthless or punishment and they don't need to live isolated away from the other kids. Well, you can. You see, Judy and Alberta Nunez are missionaries with Friends of the Disabled Latin America, who are doing just that, and you can help. Friedla's mission is to provide mobility to the people in places like Chile, Peru, Bolivia, and Uruguay, and share with them the love of God. Many people have been helped over the years, and many people have heard the gospel of Christ. The way Friedla works is this. Wheelchairs are donated in any condition, and a group of men from Westminster help rebuild them until they are as good as new. Hundreds of chairs are boxed up with other medical devices and shipped overseas in these big containers. Once the containers get to the country that they are going to, volunteers do a final clean on them, and parents with disabled kids and other people come to what's called a distribution. That is where disabled people are fitted to a wheelchair. Many of these kids have never been able to move around on their own their entire life. As you could imagine, that makes most of them very happy. It is then the person who received help and their entire family is presented to the gospel of Christ in a hope that they would learn where all happiness and love comes from, God. The way you can help tell children that they matter is to help Friedla. Friedla needs your prayer support. Please pray often for the ministry as they try to reach as many people as they possibly can. It is hard work, and sometimes it's not easy to deal with foreign countries and the way their governments work. You could also help find wheelchairs if you know of someone who has an old wheelchair that they don't want to throw away but don't know what to do with it. Tell them about Friedla. Also, it takes a lot of money to buy parts for wheelchairs and get the repaired wheelchairs transported to the other countries. If you want to find out more about Friedla, go to www.friedla.org.